Hey there, welcome back to Official Senior Health. Are you still doing squats the old-fashioned way, thinking they're harmless and effective? Well, before you dive back into your workout, stop. Today, we're revealing the 5 biggest mistakes you might be making with your squats. Mistakes that can seriously hurt your knees, back, and overall health. If you want to squat safely and actually see results, you can't afford to miss this. Squats are one of the best exercises for building strength, improving balance, and staying mobile as we age. But, believe it or not, most people are doing them wrong, even experienced gym goers. If you're over 50, squatting incorrectly could be causing long-term damage that you might not even feel yet. So grab a chair, get comfy, and let's fix your squat technique today. The power and peril of squats. Squats are often called the king of exercises, because they work so many muscle groups at once: the thighs, hips, glutes, hamstrings, core, and even the lower back. When done right, squats can improve your mobility, prevent falls, and make everyday tasks easier. But when done wrong, squats can lead to nagging knee pain, lower back issues, and muscle imbalances that hold you back from feeling your best. One of the biggest problems is that squats look simple. You just bend your knees and hips and stand back up, right? But beneath this simple movement hides a complex coordination of muscles and joints. Without proper form, you're placing unnecessary stress on vulnerable parts of your body. Before you think you're too old, or too out of shape, to squat safely, remember this: many seniors are squatting pain-free well into their 70s and beyond. The key is to learn the right way, not just the quick way. And that's what we're diving into today. Mistake number 1. Letting your knees cave inward. One of the most common squat mistakes, and one that can silently destroy your knees, is letting your knees cave inward as you squat down. This is called knee valgus, and it's a huge red flag for improper movement patterns. When your knees collapse toward each other during the squat, you're putting a dangerous strain on your knee ligaments, especially the ACL and MCL. Over time, this leads to pain, inflammation, and even increases your risk of knee injuries like meniscus tears or ligament sprains. Why does this happen? Often it's due to weak glute muscles or tight hip muscles. Your body tries to compensate by shifting your knees inward. The good news is that this is fixable with specific exercises that strengthen the hips and glutes, plus mindful practice of squat form. Try this right now. Stand tall and bend your knees slightly. Do your knees move straight ahead or do they fall inward? If they cave inward, that's your first sign to correct your squat technique. When squatting, imagine pushing your knees gently out to the sides, tracking over your toes. This keeps the knee joint stable and aligned, which is crucial for preventing injuries and maximizing muscle engagement. Here's a secret many trainers won't tell you: squatting with knees aligned properly actually helps activate more glute muscles, giving you a better workout and a stronger backside. So it's not just about avoiding injury, it's about getting the best results from your effort. Mistake number 2. Rounding your lower back. The silent squat killer. Another devastating mistake is rounding your lower back as you squat. This poor posture is often called butt wink in fitness circles, but whatever you call it, it spells trouble for your spine. When your lower back rounds at the bottom of a squat, it places excessive pressure on your spinal discs and surrounding muscles. Over time, this can lead to chronic back pain, herniated discs, or sciatica symptoms. If you've ever finished a squat feeling a sharp twinge or deep ache in your lower back, chances are this mistake is why. The root causes of the butt wink are usually tight hamstrings and hip flexors combined with weak core muscles. Your body is struggling to maintain proper spinal alignment because of imbalances. So how do you fix it? Start by improving your hip and hamstring flexibility through gentle stretching. You also want to engage your core muscles. Think about pulling your belly button toward your spine as you squat. This bracing stabilizes your back and keeps your spine in a safe, neutral position. Try squatting in front of a mirror or record yourself on your phone to see if your lower back is rounding. If it is, pause the movement and focus on form before trying to go deeper. If you fix this one simple mistake, keeping your lower back straight, you'll not only prevent pain but also feel stronger and more stable during your squats. It's a game changer for seniors wanting to stay active and pain-free. Mistake number 3. Squatting too deep, too fast. Many people think the deeper the squat, the better. While deep squats can be powerful, they're not for everyone, especially if your muscles and joints aren't ready for that range of motion. Squatting too deep without proper strength and flexibility can overload your knees and hips. It can also cause your lower back to round more, compounding the risk of injury. As we age, our joint mobility naturally decreases, so forcing yourself to squat lower than your body can handle is a recipe for trouble. Instead of rushing into deep squats, focus on controlled, pain-free movements that feel good in your body. Start by squatting only as far as you can while maintaining proper form. For some, that might be a shallow half squat, and that's perfectly okay. The goal is consistent practice with proper alignment, not pushing through pain or discomfort. Remember, squats are a journey, not a race. Master the basics first, and your range of motion will naturally improve over time, without the risk of injury. Don't let impatience ruin your progress. Mistake number 4. Letting your heels rise off the ground. Watch out for this subtle but dangerous error. Lifting your heels off the floor during squats. It might seem minor, but it dramatically shifts your weight forward and puts excessive pressure on your knees. When your heels come up, your balance becomes unstable, and your knees take on more force than they should. This can cause joint pain and make your workout less effective. Usually, heels rise because of tight calf muscles or ankle stiffness. Fixing this requires some focused stretching and mobility work for your calves and ankles. Simple calf stretches against a wall and ankle circles can do wonders. While squatting, focus on keeping your feet flat and your weight evenly distributed across your entire foot, from heel to toe. You want a solid, stable base to safely push yourself back up. Mistake number 5. Using poor breathing technique. Breathing might be the last thing on your mind when squatting, but it's actually a critical piece of the puzzle. Holding your breath or breathing erratically during squats increases internal pressure and reduces oxygen flow to your muscles. The best way to breathe while squatting is to inhale deeply as you lower down, filling your belly with air to brace your core, and then exhale slowly and steadily as you push back up. This controlled breathing pattern stabilizes your spine and helps you maintain focus and endurance throughout your workout. Bonus tips for safe, effective squatting. Now that we've covered the big mistakes, here are some quick bonus tips to keep you safe and make the most of your squats. 1. Warm up thoroughly before squatting. A few minutes of walking, leg swings, or gentle lunges prepares your muscles and joints. 2. Use a chair or wall for balance if needed. There's no shame in modifying to build confidence and strength safely. 3. Always listen to your body. If something hurts sharply, stop and adjust. 4. Incorporate glute activation exercises like bridges and clamshells to strengthen the hips, which support your squatting. 5. Progress gradually, increase reps, depth, or weight slowly over weeks and months. By avoiding these common squat mistakes and following these tips, you're setting yourself up for long-term mobility, strength, and health. Squatting is not just a workout, it's a foundation for living an active, independent life as you age. Squats are incredible when done right. They build strength, improve balance, and help prevent falls and injuries. But if you're making these 5 big mistakes, you might be putting your knees, hips, and back at risk without even knowing it. Take the time to check your form, focus on alignment, breathe properly, and don't push beyond your limits. Your body will thank you with greater strength, less pain, and more freedom to enjoy life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to Official Senior Health for more tips to keep you strong, healthy, and moving well at any age. Drop a comment below and let us know which mistake surprised you the most, or share your own squat struggles. We love hearing from you. Stay safe, keep moving, and see you in the next video.